How do you all? I'm from Texas. Only for 2 years. Me and Hurricane Harvey started our life together in Texas. It was great. Holy smoke. My neighbors, my husband and I have a single-story house. They told us if our house flooded, we could come in the second story on their house. I was blown away. We don't have that in New York. No. Your house floods, you swim. I'm here for the first time in Palm Springs. I believe I was preconceived here, or near here, Boca Raton. My parents married in Boca Raton. This was in the way olden days, before, when only the most highest level thinkers were worried about overpopulation. My parents had 10 children. You have to deal with the cards you're dealt. I was dealt a full house. The oldest daughter, third child. I think my sperm really liked those palm trees silhouetted against the sky. I have 6 brothers. 3 of them I get along really great with. Fantastic. The other 3 are still living. I have 3 sisters. They were all pretty cool. One of my brothers, he's very PTSD from Vietnam. He's almost like a sister, so that's good. I have issues with men. I pity my poor husband. He's a really good guy, but when I was really young, my brothers laughed at me because I didn't have a penis. And my mother got all upset and sent me away. So I figured I was defective and needed to be punished. I'm still working on that one. I'm here in Palm Springs at the Upledger Institute. Has anybody heard of it? No. I hear here a lot of medical people. I'm a retired nurse. But the Upledger Institute is cranial sacral therapy. I took an improv class a couple years ago, and I was talking like this and stuff, and they had me put a pencil in my mouth and things, and they asked me after it to write comedy, but they didn't ask me to perform. This is my virgin performance. Yeah! Thank you very much. I'm quite proud. Holy smokes! Oh my God, I can cry. I can throw up. You guys can handle that. So the Upledger, they've been working on my head and my jaw. My brothers always said I only needed a checkup from the neck up and I'd be fine. Seems to be true. So in the Dr. Seuss books, I think it is, where one eye goes like this. Character's other eye. I didn't plan this out ahead, you can see. Anyway, my eyes were like that, so I kept pushing on my head, trying to get them to be straight, and I came to find out I was pushing on the wrong eye. Seriously. But anyway, they straightened me out. Look at this. My vision's improved, everything. I can see a couple of you. Not driving home in the dark, no. I had a clogged milk duct from 1976, honest to God, right here, and they unplugged it. They do this fascia release, releasing fascia. I started with cranial sacral therapy because I kept putting my ribs out every time I'd shovel in the garden. You know, I had a lot of husbands to bury. Anyway, the chiropractor would just keep putting them back in, but then I went to a cranial sacral person. She released my fascia and they don't go out anymore. So yes, this is definitely a plug for the Upledger Institute. I'm in an intensive program. I get worked on 4 hours a day with 2 to 5 therapists at once. So I'm laying there being worked on. Oh my gosh, it's heaven. Except it hurts sometimes, really. But it hurts good and then it goes away. So I'm supposed to be watching when my tongue's up. I used to have a routine about, I see a light. I used to have a routine about hospitals, why I hate nursing, and probably don't have time for it, but one day I injected a patient with some drugs in her IV, and I was flushing it with some saline, but when I went to get the saline, I touched the needle to the side of the bottle, so I figured, oh, I better go get a new bottle and a new needle. So I did, and I came back, and I did the check the right patient, right this and all that the first time, but the second time when I grabbed the second bottle of saline, I didn't do that. And this is probably not going to be a very funny joke. Anyway, I flushed her IV, and she goes, ooh, that burns. And so I took the bottle and turned it over. Holy crap, sodium chloride? Honest to God. The hair on my head, maybe that's when my eye went crooked, it moved from the front to the back. I didn't know hair could do that. It did, and my first thought was really, oh shit. And my second thought was, this is the nicest lady, I can't just leave her, so I gotta go and get people that I got help. There's all kinds of help. And what I realized is, in nursing, there's just no freedom to make mistakes. You can, if I was an airline pilot, stewardess, flight attendant, I could say, would you like some coffee? Would you like some tea? Would you like some sodium chloride? But it doesn't work in the hospital. So, thank you. I'm gonna